So where do we start? Well, I guess we're gonna start with the avatar complaints again in VRChat. And you guys love a good old real talk rant about VRChat. So let's get right into it. So I've made a video about this already, so I don't wanna like sit on it too long, but I'm probably gonna do that anyway. But a lot of people complain about their avatars getting ripped and stolen and sold and all this, all that. Like you get, if you guys go on Twitter and you follow any of the more popular people, you don't even have to follow popular people, just you know, consistent players. You'll probably have noticed a lot of complaining at some point, and as recently as about a week ago, it seems to have started to come back. And the devs obviously can't do anything about it. Everybody cries to the VRChat devs. Hey, devs, mods, come on, let's go. Stop this. I don't want my avatar stolen, right? And you sit there and you wonder, you wonder, like, if they haven't done anything and the game's been, in this popular stance for a couple of years, they probably don't know how to, or they know they can't. I'm more leaning on the prior one that they don't know how to, because I mean, state of the game anyway. But that's a different topic. But uh, the thing about avatar theft, like I said in the last video, is you don't own the avatar in most cases unless you hand sculpt every single part of it. If you download so much as a single shoelace model to put on your avatar's shoes, then that shoelace isn't yours anymore, right? Now, obviously, copyright stuff, when you get down to little tiny stuff like that, it can probably be argued that the model is yours at that point, even though you're borrowing somebody's shoelaces. But on a more realistic stance, most of the people are using, the TDM or whatever the model base is. Like they're using bases that are pre-made that other people have used for the Miku dance videos and all that junk that you've seen on YouTube at least once, I'm sure, right? That means if you're using somebody else's base, you can't cry about your model getting stolen just because you changed the hair color and put a different outfit on. And by the way, that's probably somebody else's outfit too that you didn't sculpt. You know, you shouldn't be complaining about it. And if you really, really don't want your model to get taken, well, don't go into public worlds. Don't go into Friends Plus worlds. Sit in private worlds with your friends literally all the time. Otherwise, there's a good chance that somebody's gonna rip it. I mean, shit. I know people that have friends who are rippers, and they'll hang out with popular people and invite these people in, and later on down the line they'll be like, oh yeah, I ripped that person's avatar, and it's just lulls in the Discord calls and whatnot, right? And then the avatar gets edited and animations put on it and whatnot. Get over it is what I'm trying to say. Unless it's hand sculpted, it's not really yours. Now, if you are somebody who has a hand sculpted model taken from you, then you by all means continue to complain. But I implore you to actually try and do something more legal about it. I I hear there's websites that are up and about. Take get those websites DMCA'd, right? Whatever you can. It's copyright. You can do something at that point. But if it's somebody else's base, honestly, it's probably your own fault it got ripped anyway because you were running around in it all the time in public worlds, Friends Plus worlds, where anybody can get in, right? But that's enough on that topic. We're gonna go on to another thing that has been, I want to say it's kind of settled down at this point, but we're gonna talk about it anyway. The oversexualized avatars in VRChat, right? There's a standpoint on this, two standpoints. Either you just don't really give a shit, or it bothers you because there's children on the game that get exposed to this, right? Now I'm going to give you my stance on this, right? I don't think it really matters that children play the game with these avatars in the game, because these kids have probably already seen their their fair share of anything sexualized by using their PC or even looking at TV, right? Now, I'm not saying that people using the models need to be doing, sexual things towards these kids and think that is fine. That that's a big no-no, right? I don't agree with that. If you're an adult and you're using one of these, sexualized avatars, over sexualized avatars, and you're doing anything sexual to a minor, I don't care how close they are to being of legal age, the law is not going to give you, the benefit of the doubt. The law will say, fuck you. Yeah, that's illegal. You're going to jail, right? If somebody reports your ass, record like there's so many people who stream and record. You do anything around a child, somebody that's like 14, 15 years old, and somebody's got that on stream or records it, and the wrong person. Well, I guess the wrong person in your case, but you probably deserved it, honestly, doing that, thinking it was, all right, haha, funny joke, whatever. They're gonna be like, yeah, I'm going to police with this, and then you've got Chris Hansen knocking on your door asking you, why were you shaking your ass in front of that 13-year-old when you're 25, 30 years old, That's not gonna look pretty. Not gonna look pretty. What are you gonna tell your friends when you're registered as a sex offender, right? Child sex offender at that, because it's what they're gonna give you, even though you didn't touch the kid, right? So it's not okay, and even if you don't mean any harm by it, you probably don't want to do it anyway. It's safer to just not do something that could risk, branding you a title that's not really something you want. Uh, as far as the avatars themselves go, the one that I currently use is, pretty over sexualized. And I've told many people the reason I use it is because the eyes are like half opened instead of fully opened, and I think the face looks absolutely adorable. It's one of my favorite avatars, and I refuse to use anything until somebody else does the same thing on the same base model. If they got more clothes on, yeah, sure, I'll use it, but I've only got this one model. I've never seen another one like it. So, I mean, honestly, like I said, I don't really care. I'm a grown ass man. I'll use what I want, right? I'll say what I want, right? You're all entitled to your own opinion about things. Like, you do you, right? But at the end of the day, uh, it's like it's a community in a social game. Of course, it's gonna get sexualized, and if you don't like it, don't play it. Don't join it. Don't talk about it. Just stay away from it, right? If you're fine with it, then you do you, man. At the end of the day, nothing's gonna change about it. The only way I see any kind of change come into this is if the developers of VRChat decide, you know what, we gotta crack down on this. No more. Avatars need to have a standard, and this is a standard, and they show like fully clothed female avatars, fully clothed male models. Not that we see many, on the other side, but it does happen. So unless that happens, just deal with it. Tough luck. If one of your friends is in a model like that, I mean, that's what he wants to use. That's what she wants to use. Fine. Just don't play the game if you don't want to see it. But that's all I'm going to say about the models themselves, right? Like I said about the, children and stuff, they've probably already been exposed to, more than they need to. I mean, it's 2020. Like, everybody knows how to use their cell phones and the internet at this point. I mean, I see 60-year-old people that know how to use the internet better than some of the people born in this generation, right? It's ridiculous. Funny, but kind of ridiculous. Anyway, uh, that is about all I have to say on that to keep this video, relatively short. But I got one more thing I want to talk about. This one really, really just personal. This is a personal matter for me, right? Like, I might get a little bit of slack for saying this. Might be some people out there that be like, but it's a compliment and it's positivity. We're trying to be nice. I think you're just being fucking cringe and you need to stop. The two words that have come out of VR chat and are used across, social platforms now, thanks to VR chat, these words being cute and cutie, they really just don't sit well with me anymore. It's gotten to the point where you're practically just telling this right here, you're a cutie because he's in an avatar that's an anime girl, but you got to realize that's a grown man on the other side, right? And you probably don't even know what he looks like in some cases. So why are you calling him a cutie? Like if you're saying, hey, your avatar is an absolute cutie patootie, it's the cutest little thing I've ever seen. Hey, okay, that's fine. I ain't got an issue with that. But when you're directing your cute or cutie towards the individual, it's damn cringy, honestly. Like I get sick and tired of seeing that shit. I see a Twitter post, somebody's like, "Oh, whoa, look at this picture of my thighs," and then the 90 comments are like, "Ooh, cutie, ooh, it's so cute. Oh, look at you, cutie," and I'm like, oh, sweet Jesus in heaven, that is so fucking cringe. Those are man thighs. You're a guy. You guys are both like 20, 23 years old, calling each other cutie and cute. Like, come on now. That is so goddamn cringy. I mean, again, like I said, this is my opinion on it. This is my own personal issue with it. If you guys are going to keep on saying it, go for it. But I'm going to tell you right here and now. If I'm on VR chat, if I'm on social media, if I'm in a Discord call, and anybody joins me who has seen this video, well, actually, not even if you've seen this video, I don't care at this point. Like, most of you guys know me at this point that I say what I want. I don't hold back, right? Well, I guess I hold back a little bit, but that's besides the fact. You call me cute or somebody around me cute, I'm just gonna be real with you, bro. Like, you're fucking cringe. Like, actually, just cringe. Actually, that's what I got for you. That is what I got for you. But anyway, this is about where I wanted to call it quits on this video. This is your boy Ikrium signing off. Make sure you hit that. Oh wait, no, I don't give a shit about that. So don't hit the subscribe button. Don't hit the like button. And don't leave a comment. No, okay, you can leave a comment. You can leave a comment. Oh, okay, fine. You do what you want. If you want to subscribe, subscribe. If you want to leave a like, leave a like. If you want to comment, leave a comment. If you don't, then hurry up and go to the next goddamn video or get back to playing your fucking games. The fuck are you still here for? Anyway, I will see you guys later. Oh, and a quick update to leave you guys with. I do have an Oculus cord coming. Oculus got to me and they said, hey, we're going to get you a cord. And I'm like, well, thank you. I appreciate that. So, more than likely, the next video I do is going to be in VR. And if the stars in heaven align, it will hopefully be the secret video, the secret style of video that I was talking about in my previous one. So, alright, we should be in VR hopefully by the end of this week. If we're lucky this week, if not, maybe next week. But, I'll take it. We got a cord. It's coming. Y'all take it easy. And I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.
The fuck, nigga?